let's look at this lick that's based around what you'd call in jazz music tritone substitution. So what is a tritone? Well, it's an interval that people would call either you could think of it either as a sharp 4/11, or you could think of it as a flat 5 interval. Okay, so go up to your 5. In this case, I'm in the key of A. So on A, go to your 5, which is E, and then flat it, and then you find the E flat, and there's your tritone. All right, and then if I'm playing, if I'm thinking of it as a sharp 4 or 11, then you just go find your 4, which is D, and then go sharp, and there it is again, the E flat. All right, so that's how you find that tritone interval. So what happens a lot in jazz music especially is they'll do this thing where they sub out a chord with the tritone of that chord. So what I'm doing in this lick is I'm playing 2 bars of A and then 2 bars of D. And in this case, of course, that's the A is the 1 chord and then D is the 4 chord, all right? So with D, that's, you know, that relationship of going from 1 to the 4 chord is obviously super common. And also in that exact iteration of 2 bars each. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a really traditional, easy A pattern over the 1 chord for the first bar. For the second bar, we're going to sub out that A chord for the E flat, which is the tritone. But keep that same pattern going. And that pattern that I'm doing over the chord is just 1, 2, 3, 1, next string over. And then when I get to that E flat, then I'm going to slide it down a half step. Sorry, when I get to the E, then I'm going to slide it down a half step to the E flat. And I'm going to play that exact same fingered pattern that I did before on the A chord. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 5. And if you're thinking in terms of fingers, it'd be my first finger string over, right? So the same pattern. So that's over the first 2 bars. It's over that A chord, 1 chord. Okay, so then on when I move to the D, or the 4 chord, then I'm just going to play the same D pattern. Alright, and then when I get to the second bar of the 4 chord, now I'm going to find that tritone. So we'll use our same strategy, go up a 5th, flat it, there we go, there's our A flat, that's the tritone. Or do the 4th 11 way, there's my 4, which is G, sharp it, there's A flat, there's the tritone. Alright, so for that second bar of the 4 chord, then I'm going to play this A flat pattern. So over that 4 chord, it sounds like this. Okay, and then when I get back to the A chord, I just sort of voice lead it back to the 1 chord by going up a half step to find an E, because an E is part of an A chord in terms of the chord tones, right? So it makes a lot of sense to just lead that into this and then play some sort of cliche A phrase, right? So here we go. Here's the lick, slow, and then I'll play it fast.